You have 20 minutes, Dr. Thurman.
20 minutes? Okay. Tony
You don't
Thurman.
have to take 20
I
minutes.
just
You
need
just
three.
have.
I just need three.
Okay, good.
Tony Thurman, Superintendent of the Cabot School District. We did receive a school choice application from the family, and were notified by the Jacksonville North Pulaski School District that they would not release the students due to a ongoing desegregation issue. So the denial was based upon J&P's not being able to release the students.
Okay, thank you. Now, the Jacksonville district, no one stood for the Jacksonville district, or did they? I'm sorry.
He's an attorney.
You're an attorney, come forward. Please give your name for the record.
Good afternoon, Scott Richardson. I'm here on behalf of the Jacksonville North Pulaski School District. We sort of went through this last month. Our comments will be very similar. Jacksonville North Pulaski is in a very unique position when it comes to this law. When it was created, the agreement that created it was a federal court order. It also set limits on transfers among the three Pulaski County school districts. In order to comply with that limit, PCSSD has opted out of school choice. That limit also references the act that the districts will comply with it. And Jacksonville, having picked up those obligations from PCSSD as it separates from the district, was required to opt out of the general school choice law, under which this application that's before you, and I believe the next one as well, were filed. The school choice law, either a district is in or out. There's no partial withdrawal from school choice. So based on those set of facts that were given to Jacksonville when it was created, we opted out and then had to deny these school choice transfers.
Okay, thank you. Any questions, Mr. Richardson?
Is Little Rock and North Little Rock were both a party to that as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And they both have opted for choice, right?
They were in a different position than PCSSD was when the agreement was entered. I would note that at the time that settlement agreement was entered, PCSD was not unitary in student assignments, but the other two districts had been unitary in student assignments for a number of years. PCSD was declared unitary in student assignments later after the agreement, but the agreement does set in place limits on those transfers, and Jacksonville is not in a position to disregard that requirement.
And it's 30 students in and 30 out, is that correct?
I think that was the total for PCSSD. In the detachment agreement that this board approved, it assigned a proportional number of those students to the Jacksonville North Pulaski School District, which I think gets us about 5, maybe a few more.
Okay. Have you allowed any of those 5?
I don't know. I'd have to check on that. I could check on that for you if you like.
Is Mr. Wood or somebody from the school board here?
Mr. Wood is here. Do you know? He doesn't know either.
Okay. And do you allow the children of people who teach out of your district for those children to go, or people who teach in your district who live other places to bring their children with them?
Well, of course, those transfers are under a different law and a different set of rules. But I don't know if there are any transfers under that law.
Does Mr. Wood?
You've got to be sworn. Were you sworn in, Mr. Wood?
I'm sorry.
Were you sworn in?
I was.
Okay.
I didn't intend to exercise that, but I was. We have some teachers that we are in accord with state law in regard to that.
And so you don't feel that it's discriminating against one group over another?
You know, I wish it was always that simple. You use the phrase, or the question says discriminating against one group or other, and by definition discriminating, no.
Any further questions? Okay. Okay, thank you, Ms. Richardson.
Thank you.
The Warren family, would you like comment at this time?
Am I able to pass out some more papers or letters?
I didn't understand what you said.
am I able to pass out more letters
Of
to
course.
the board?
Of course.
I got 12. And this is the original. I'm gonna take that. That's the death certificate.
You have 20 minutes. 20 minutes
Oh, okay.
for you to
Okay.
speak.
I'm hearing impaired, so I can't hear as good. I'm just passing out papers on behalf of the doctor that, Dr. Ward, at the Dennis Developmental Center, and our pastor from, Our Savior Lutheran. I have two twin boys. They're Samuel and Sutton Warren. They're age 15. My son Samuel, he is a cancer survivor. He has been cancer-free for a year and a half, 5 years now, just a year and a half ago. I also have presented to you Sutton, his brother, and that is his twin. Both of the boys excel very well at Cabot School. I would like for you all to consider to keep them there for the stability and the academic learning to keep them up. I really love Cabot schools. These boys love Cabot. Their friends are up there. Great teachers up there. Our problem has begun when their father passed away in June of 17th of 2015. He died unexpectedly. He wanted us to move back into our family home. We were Cabot residents, and at the time, and my boys have been in the Cabot School District since 2010. My daughter graduated in 2015. I would like to keep the children together as a family to graduate in one area, not in Jacksonville. I do not like Jacksonville School District, and I don't want any part of it because Cabot's got more academic top higher education. I gave you the death certificate because I wanted you to be aware that it's real. It happened to us, and we're all still grieving through this, and we're trying to rebuild our lives, getting back into the home, and adjusting to this new change. I drive the kids back and forth to school every day. My daughter helps out as well. She is 20 years old now. Basically, that's basically what I'm wanting to stress. We love Cabot, and we just really want to stay. And I would just like you to consider the boys' stability to keep that stable for them. I have, behavior problems with my older son, Samuel, and I do not like to see that disrupted and make it harder for them to learn and to make new friends and start all over. I don't know what else to say, but as a mom, I fight for my kids, and I want them to stay.
Okay. Thank you. Ms. Silk has a question.
Yes, is it my understanding they're at the middle school?
No, they are in Cabot Junior High South.
So is their school the one that's in academic distress?
Not.
No, I mean the Jacksonville school.
Jacksonville is, I believe, in academic distress. I have not read up on it, but Cabot, I do not think is in academic distress.
No, I was meaning the one they would attend if they went to
Well,
Jacksonville.
they would be going to high school,
Okay,
and they will start 9th grade this year.
okay.
So these are the last fun years, and I really want to enjoy them. I really do.
Any other questions? Okay. We have a motion, or Ms. Davis, I'm sorry, do you want to,
I can go, right?
excuse me,
Okay.
you're finished, thank you.
I was just going to address Ms. Zook's question.
Okay.
The school that they would be attending is not in academic distress, so opportunity school choice is not an option.
Yeah, I realized that when she said the high school. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we're ready for a motion. A motion on A4, consideration of appeal from denial of school choice application for the Warren family. What is the pleasure of the board?
I mean, obviously all these cases are incredibly difficult, and the facts, although they differ from parent to parent, are different. I just feel, for consistency's sake and for the sake of getting PCSSD and the new district out of court oversight as swiftly as possible, it's our responsibility to go ahead and deny this choice application, as difficult as it is.
Okay, it's been moved by Dr. Barr to deny the appeal. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Wright. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
2 opposed. Motion carries. The appeal is denied. The next